Go ahead, try it right now. Try to tickle yourself. Run your fingers along your ribs, under your arms, across the bottom of your feet. Nothing, right? Maybe a slight sensation, but nowhere near the explosive, uncontrollable laughter you get when someone else does it to you. But here's what's wild. Those are the exact same nerve endings, the same fingers, the same body. So why doesn't it work? The answer reveals something profound about how your brain creates reality. The prediction machine. Your brain isn't a passive recorder of the world around you. It's a prediction machine, constantly guessing what's going to happen next. And I mean constantly. Right now, as you're listening to this, your brain is predicting the next word I'm going to say, the next sensation you're going to feel, even the next thought you're going to have. This prediction system exists for one crucial reason: survival. In the wild, you need to distinguish between two very different scenarios. When a branch brushes against your arm, is it the wind or is it a predator? Your life literally depends on knowing the difference. So your brain developed a genius solution. It learned to predict the sensory consequences of your own actions. When you move your arm, your brain says, "Okay, I know what that's going to feel like. I can ignore that." But when something else moves your arm, that's when the alarm bells go off. This is happening with every single movement you make. When you talk, you don't hear your voice as loudly as others do. When you walk, you barely notice the feeling of your feet hitting the ground. Your brain filters out the predictable stuff so you can focus on the unexpected stuff that might actually matter. The Tickle experiment. In the 1990s, neuroscientist Sarah Jane Blakemore did a brilliant experiment. She built a robot tickling machine. Participants would move a joystick and the machine would tickle their hand. Simple enough. But here's where it gets interesting. Sometimes there was no delay between the joystick and the tickle. Sometimes there was a delay of 200 milliseconds. And when there was that tiny delay, people suddenly became ticklish to their own actions. Why? Because the prediction broke down. Your brain can predict the immediate sensory consequences of your actions. But add even a fifth of a second delay, and suddenly it's thinking, "Wait, I didn't expect that right now." The ticklish sensation comes rushing back. They found something else too. When people couldn't see their hand moving the joystick, they became slightly more ticklish. And when the direction of the tickle was slightly different from the direction they moved the joystick, the ticklishness increased even more. Every time the prediction got a little less accurate, the sensation got a little more intense. The cerebellum connection. So where in the brain is this happening? Researchers discovered the answer using brain scans, the cerebellum. This wrinkled structure at the back of your brain, traditionally known for coordinating movement, is actually running your prediction software. When you try to tickle yourself, your cerebellum sends a signal: incoming touch predicted, origin, self, reduce sensitivity. It's literally turning down the volume on those sensations before they even reach your conscious awareness. But when someone else tickles you, your cerebellum can't predict it. The touch comes as a surprise, full sensitivity, maximum sensation. And because ticklish areas are usually vulnerable spots, like your armpits, ribs, and feet, your body responds with that uncontrollable laughter and squirming. It's an ancient defense mechanism firing off.
The schizophrenia clue. Here's where this gets really fascinating. Some people with schizophrenia can tickle themselves. And this isn't just a random quirk, it's a window into understanding the disorder itself. One of the hallmark symptoms of schizophrenia is a blurred sense of agency. People sometimes can't tell whether their thoughts and actions are their own or coming from an external source. They hear voices that are actually their own internal monologue, but their brain tags them as external. The same prediction system that fails with tickling seems to fail more broadly. The cerebellum isn't properly marking self-generated sensations and thoughts as "this came from me." Everything feels like it's coming from outside. This insight has opened up entirely new approaches to understanding and potentially treating the disorder. The bigger picture. So the reason you can't tickle yourself reveals something much bigger than just tickling. It shows us that you're not directly experiencing reality. You're experiencing your brain's best guess about reality, filtered through predictions based on your past experiences. Most of what you perceive isn't actually coming in from the world, it's coming out from your predictions. Your brain only pays attention to the prediction errors, the surprises, the stuff that doesn't match what it expected. That's what makes it into your conscious awareness. Think about that. The world you experience right now is mostly a controlled hallucination generated by your brain, with reality only occasionally breaking through to correct the mistakes. So go ahead, try to tickle yourself one more time, and when nothing happens, remember, you're not feeling nothing, you're feeling your brain's prediction, and that prediction is exactly right. Bye.